There are few better places in America to spend an afternoon than this place right here, Wrigley Field in Chicago. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Cubs. We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds, as their order will read like this. They'll go to work against a 3-time All-Star, the former Cy Young Award winner, lefty Cliff Lee. Coco Crisp will stand in now, and this is certainly a guy that can beat you in a lot of ways. Currently your National League stolen base leader. Newcomb is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Yeah, not a real easy pitch to bunt there to start the at-bat. You see there, he shows late, and that pitch is up a little, and those can be difficult to get on top of, and he winds up just popping this ball up.
Scooter Gennett is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, if you're going to beat this guy, it's probably going to have to be up. When he's at the knees like that or lower, especially with the fastball, he's tough to hit.
Oh, and this drops in the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Being out there during day games, I can tell you, it's no fun trying to find the baseball against a high sky like this, and here, he just doesn't pick it up.
Josh Hamilton will dig in now with a runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble. And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Kendrys Morales is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing with that.
Grounded to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Nothing happening against Cliff Lee. Here comes the captain, Derek Jeter, now as he'll lead things off in the home half of inning number 1.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And this ball's hit high and deep toward the corner and right. But this will land foul shy of the wall. On the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Marcus Semien will dig in now. A couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate back on Wednesday. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Albert Pujols will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race. Check by Hernandez, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it, Gennett, and there are 2 away now. Alfonso Soriano will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. First offering on the way. And there he goes towards second. Oh, and now Soriano connects as he sends a drive out to deep left field. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. A two-run homer here for Alfonso Soriano. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0. First pitch is a fastball that's shot right back up the middle and on into center field for a base hit.
I tell you what, anytime you get a first inning visit from your pitching coach, something ain't working out there. Now, here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings out of you here. Let's go.
And he goes the other way and hits this ball high in the air and deep to straightaway left. And this is into the bleachers in left, a home run. Corey Hunter will stand in now as you check out his OPS. That number translating into on base plus slugging. And his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the Major League leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera. He had an OPS of 1.078. So he's outpacing a guy who nearly won a second triple.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Cubs are on top, 4-0. Cody Ross will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound. His guy's got him a 4 spot to work with in the first inning, so you got to figure he's going to be out there pounding the strike zone.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single. David Freese will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. A look on Ross, and now the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Hunter is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Batting 8.
Brendan Ryan will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. And this will stay inside the third base bag, a fair ball. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Felix Hernandez will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with one man out. Now a bunt attempt by Hernandez as he gets one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with one out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Coco Crisp will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of it. Roger Bernardina will stand in for the first time. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
Center fielder, Roger.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
And this is what he's got to do out there. Just focus on the task ahead. It'd be easy to go into his shell after giving up those 2 home runs in the first inning, but he knows they're counting on him to give him a few more innings, so he'll need to respond.
And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Back to the top of the order now, and in steps Derek Jeter. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Scooter Gennett is ready to go here as we begin the third. And Lee will open the at-bat with a good changeup there for strike 1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 0-2 now from Lee. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
How about it?
Josh Hamilton will dig in. He popped out his first time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 once more. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Kendrys Morales will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to fall in front of Bernardina for a base hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Cody Ross stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here's Lee now on 1-0. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. The 1-1 from Lee. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back standing. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. David Freese is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
The 0-1 pitch is bounced on the ground to Jeter at shortstop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. Marcus Semien makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
So with 1 gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Alfonso Soriano will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Picked up there by Ryan. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And a high strike there, 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the versatile infielder, Brendan Ryan. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That last pitch was number 50 already. And with 1 out in the 4th, that's way too many.
Hit hard to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Felix Hernandez will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Jeter.
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball's butted just way too hard, so that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
Coco Crisp will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And this is low, ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over. Might have an idea something's up here. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it 4-1. James Newcomb will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch coming. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. And this is knocked down on the mound. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Crisp has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2. Torrey Hunter will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or two.
Yeah, and I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
But I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. And there goes Hunter. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He'll try it again from first. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. Scooter Gennett will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Josh Hamilton will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
And right here, if the defense is playing straight up, you figure this has a good chance to get up the middle. But you can see the shortstop lining up just to the right of second base, so the shift works to a T, and they get the 6-3 putout.
Kendrys Morales is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And this will be grounded foul past Pujols at first. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds are down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Cliff Lee will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Derek Jeter will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. On the ground to third. And a low throw as this hops right over his shoulder onto first, and it's dropped. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over.
Second baseman,
Marcus Semien will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Jeter's running. Hamilton has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2. Albert Pujols will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Runner goes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On the move again from first. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Cody Ross will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
That's toward the gap in right center, and he may get himself extra bases here to start the inning. And this will bounce up against the ivy now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
third baseman, number 6.
David Freese steps in now. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. For Ross, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. And this is hit hard to the right side. but foul. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Jared Saltalamacchia stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And 2 straight groundouts do that job.
Here's a ground ball toward the hole. Can Jeter get there? No, he cannot. It's a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Felix Hernandez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And here's a fastball that's swung on and lifted down the left field line. And Soriano will make the catch, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds 2. Albert Pujols will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. There to take it is Coco, and that's out number 1. Alfonso Soriano will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. James Newcomb will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Picked up there by Ryan. On to first, and can you believe it? Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for Cincinnati,
Coco Crisp is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. And Coco swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and he's retired for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-1 from Lee. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And Soriano won't get there. It's a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another solid outing thus far for Cliff Lee. 2 earned runs through 6 1/3. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Hamilton here, 0-2. Any surprise they're attacking him like this? Those are 2 good pitches.
No, I think that's the way this guy operates. He won't back down out there, nor should he.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh, and Hamilton swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for out number 2.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Kendrys Morales will step in as the possible tying run, but just a single here could make this a one-run game. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Soriano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds leave one. They trail it here 4-2. Evan Scribner will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Jason Castro will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Now a curveball, and he pulls this one high and deep to right center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo home run for Jason Castro. His second home run of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. One strike now to Hunter. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Roger Bernardina will dig in with one in and one away. And here's the first pitch. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a one-out single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Fernando Rodriguez is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Cliff Lee will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Throw gets him, 2 down. And he throws it away.
That play was just an absolute mess. I mean, if you want to see a manager lose his mind, try letting a guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
Derek Jeter will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Crisp is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Cody Ross will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
2 runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Cincinnati. And this one's in the dirt. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Jared Saltalamacchia will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Jeter. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 8th. Straight. Marcus Semien will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Second baseman, Marcus.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Now a fastball swung on and lifted out toward Coco in center. And he's got it for out number 1.
Oh, this is just a very tough play here in the outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground jar the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out, and winds up hanging on to the ball.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Alfonso Soriano will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Ross is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Cubs are down. Brendan Ryan will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Phil Landrum will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-2 now from Lee. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Coco Crisp is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike.
Yeah, he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fella right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop.
Mouth is made of metal, metal, metal. Pocket full of yellow, yellow. Pocket full of gold, and I hope you find your dream.